Alex, Rory, a 5-4 win against Chelmsford tonight. You must be happy with that result.
Yeah, I'm really, really pleased. I think, it was a bit of, it felt a bit like deja vu, 3-0 up in a game that's, against one of the top teams. And yeah, I think different to the Invicta game in the second, I think we controlled. We got on the power play. We didn't really score enough on the power play. Obviously Cam got one to make it 4-1, and we when they scored their first at 3-1, it could have gone either way. I'm really pleased that the guys showed some maturity there and into the third, and I think we were able to learn from the last time and stay composed, and delighted to get that, the last goal of about whatever it was, 40-50 seconds left, and get 3 points.
Yeah, first time you faced them since the playoff finals, and I know the team were really keen to have a shot at redemption today. Do you think that's something that you've achieved?
Yeah, I mean, guys are itching to at least put in a performance. I think the most disappointing thing about that final last year is that we didn't even turn up, and that's 2 finals in a row. And I said to the guys beforehand, even the guys that had come in, they felt a part of that. They felt they needed to help the team, and a lot of guys wanted to set that straight. I said to the guys, it's just performance first. We owe them performance. If we can get a result from that, then that's a positive, and that's what we did.
Rory, starting off for you tonight, 50 shots against you across the game and man of the match. Tell us your thoughts on the game.
Definitely a good game for us. It's good that we built upon our game against Invicta and learnt our lesson. Maybe a few more lessons to learn this game and bring on to the next game.
Yeah, still touched about it, both of you there, really, about sort of the echo of earlier game against Invicta, where you were 3-0 up at the end of the first and then gone on to concede some goals. Is that just something that you're going to be working on as a team, things that changes you might be making?
It's simply understanding how you play the lead in the shrink. You can score goals quickly in the shrink, so if you sit back and invite pressure, that's when goals can come. You've worked hard enough to get the lead through an aggressive forecheck or a system. Naturally, players will think differently when they're 3-0 up. They might take a step backwards as opposed to forwards. And we talked about it a lot after Invicta, and then we tried to implement that. We did that against Romford. We kept our foot on the gas. Today a little bit different. You've got to be very mindful of the Bartletts and players like that. Their second unit, had some National League experience on as well. So there's always chances where they can score. But if we play our system, as I always say, if we do it effectively, then we're hard to break down. And realistically, other than the power play, they got the 5-on-3, they got the 5-on-4 power play goals, which were questionable in terms of the penalties in any way in general. Then I think we were in control for that game. Realistically, there was a bad goal. Their first goal was on us, 2 power play goals, and then I think the fourth. No, it wasn't the fourth, but the other goal again, our mistake as opposed to them breaking us down. So if we get rid of those 2 mistakes, that game is even better for us.
And it's another double header for you this weekend. So tomorrow you're on the road at Oxford. Are you ready for it? The team's prepped and ready to go, and we'll be, making any changes between now and then?
I think the team's definitely ready to go. Everyone's buzzing after that. We've just got to keep on that rolling. Yeah,
it's really important that we do keep our foot on the gas. You could easily look at this game and say, this was the game that was going to be a big test. Tomorrow's going to be an even bigger test. Because that is what I like to call a game where you're expected to win, and when you're expected to win, you've got all the pressure. They're a young new team. They're going to come in. They're going to be relaxed, and they're going to be pushing and hungry. They're in their home rink, and we've got to go there disciplined, ready. We can't rest on it. We have to push forward. We'll be looking for a win tomorrow.
And no home game for you next weekend, just on the road at Streatham, another big team. Looking surprised then.
Is it wrong for next week?
I thought it was wrong for next.
I've got it.
Okay, well, whoever it is, we can't look past that. We can't look past that. It's all right. Whoever it is, we can't look past it. We have to focus on tomorrow. We've got some guys that are banged up from today, and so we need to go into tomorrow and focus on that. We then traditionally take the week to reflect, rest, work out where we are. We've got a big squad this year. Unfortunately, some guys are out today and they're itching to get back in. That might be tomorrow. That might be next week. That's the luxury of having a big squad, and we're a team here. So tomorrow first, then we'll assess.
Alex, Rory, thank you for your time.
Thanks so much.